So I thought for this video, I bring up my little guest. This Sorcerer's Mickey plush, Sorcerer's Apprentice, really. I bought him when Beauty and the Beast came out in 3D. At the time, my mother was away, so I was allowed to use her car. And I have anxiety, I guess you would call it, with social situations. So whenever I can get out of the house that's not related to my job, my parents really encourage it. So I went to see the movie by myself. And anytime I can go to the mall by myself, I will always stop by the Disney store and buy myself a plush. Or at least a shirt. So I bought him, and together we watched the movie. I bought him because, not just because I love Mickey, because this cartoon is one of my favorites of all time. The Sorcerer's Apprentice is a brilliant cartoon. It requires no dialogue, only music. And when I saw it the first time, I think that's when I actually understood that he wasn't perfect. And that's something that really needs to be shared more often. That Mickey is the everyman. That he can make mistakes too. He can be selfish. He can be greedy. He can, he can make mistakes. And this cartoon is a perfect highlight of that because he defies his master's expectations. He defies the rules, I guess is a better way of putting it. For his own selfish reasons. And it comes back to bite him in the end. It comes to drown him in the end, almost. And I love the ending, where he's just giving that huge, sheepish smile, just trying to, like, and he gets his bucket. And I always thought that was hilarious. And this is very embarrassing, but it took me forever to realize that the master's name, Yen Sid, was Disney backwards. I have watched that cartoon so many times, I have the body movements memorized to a T. It's actually one of my small dreams to go to Disney World and to see this version and try out some of the movements in front of him, see his reaction. I would actually love to cosplay him as once, and not just for Halloween, like an actual convention. This cartoon was so much fun for me, and it still is. It's still a great cartoon. Because, we all feel at one point in our lives that we can do better, that we think we know better than the person in charge of us. And if we just had a chance, if we defy the rules, we can get away with it. We can be lazy. And sometimes we can't. Sometimes we really shouldn't. And this is a good example why. And he's not a child or an adult in this. He can be either one. He is just that relatable in that one moment. And it's so refreshing to see that he's not perfect. He's not meant to be perfect. He's meant to be us, and we make mistakes. We think too highly of ourselves. We get in trouble. And I like to see more cartoons like that. Mickey doesn't always have to be the hero. He can get his butt saved by someone else. He can mess things up and make him worse. And that's what's fun about him. He doesn't mean to be, get in trouble. He doesn't mean to cause trouble. He's just a little guy who wants to give things a shot, even if they probably will not work out for him. So this is just like a fun commentary. I don't think I have anything depressing to add to this one, because this cartoon, this version of him, gives me so much happiness. And I feel it really should be shown more often. On TV, in movies. I really hope that parents are showing kids Fantasia, the original. I hope that this is a huge selling item. And I hope I get to see him one day. Not really flesh and blood see him, but you get the idea. So I guess that's it for this time. And hopefully more videos will have a balance of depressing moral stuff and just me enjoying what Disney has given me.